Hello everyone. Welcome to Business School 101. Having a strong credit history when you're young can help you for the rest of your life. If you establish good credit when you are young, you'll be able to buy a car or a house earlier and pay less interest than many of your peers, setting yourself up to be in a strong financial position for many years. So, in this video, I'm going to offer you 8 useful tips which can help you build better credit as a college student. Tip 1. Become an authorized user. If one or both of your parents have a good credit history and keep their credit card balance low, you could ask them to add you to the account as an authorized user. As an authorized user, you may or may not have your own credit card for purchases depending on your agreement with the primary cardholder, but assuming they continue to pay the bill on time and keep their balance low, your credit could benefit. Make sure the card issuer reports authorized user activity to the credit bureaus because not all do. Tip 2. Open a student or secured credit card. College students can apply for a student credit card, which is often easier to get approved for than a non-student card. Whether or not you're in school, you could also consider getting a secured credit card. Secured cards require a security deposit, which typically becomes your credit limit. This makes secured credit cards easier to obtain than regular unsecured cards because the deposit limits the issuer's risk. Some card issuers will transition you to a regular unsecured credit card once you've shown responsible use of your secured card. Tip 3. Get a cosigner. If you had some serious credit problems in the past, or have no credit and are trying to establish it for the first time, qualifying for a credit card could be a challenge. You still have several options if you're in that position, and one of those is to get a cosigner. Cosigning allows you to potentially benefit from someone else's good credit history. If the cosigner would qualify for a particular card or loan on their own, they can add their name to your credit card application and potentially help you get approved. Then you can use that account to improve your own credit if you manage it responsibly, and may eventually qualify for cards on your own without a cosigner. However, cosigning isn't without risks for both borrowers. For starters, cosigners are legally obligated to pay back any debts associated with their accounts. When you cosign for someone else, you are also putting the health of your personal credit in another person's hands. Tip 4. Don't apply for too many cards. Many college students receive a lot of credit applications as credit card companies are looking to attract those who are getting their first credit cards. For college students, it's important to be selective with accepting those offers. For starters, applying for multiple credit cards in a short period of time can be a red flag to card issuers. In fact, some card issuers have policies discouraging multiple applications. Not to mention that every time you add a credit card to your wallet, you are adding the possibility of more debt. That's a lot of responsibility to take on as a college student, especially if you don't have a full-time income. So, I recommend college students get only 1 or 2 cards and look for ones that have lower interest rates and low annual fees. Tip 5. Maintain a solid payment history. Keeping up with your credit card payments is the most important factor in building your credit score. Payment history makes up 35% of your credit score calculation and is a sign that you know how to use credit responsibly. Using credit responsibly really comes down to making purchases that you can pay off. While it may be tempting to use your credit card to buy big-ticket items that could easily lead to a bill that you don't have the resources to pay, it also takes away from your available credit that you may need for something else. Instead of making large purchases, use your credit card to make small purchases that you know you will be able to pay off. If you want to use your credit card to buy a higher-priced item, come up with a plan for how you will repay the charges before you make your purchase. Missing a payment, making a late payment, or even making less than the minimum payment on your bill is all reported as missed payments to credit bureaus. This will put a dent in your credit score you are trying to build and could leave a mark on your credit report for up to 7 years. Tip 6. Spend responsibly. You may be thinking that in order to get your credit score up, you have to use your credit card a lot. However, credit scores are based on consistent account activity, not high numbers. And the 2 main factors in calculating your credit score are payment history and credit utilization. Paying your bills is important, but not overspending is just as important. Credit utilization is how much credit you have versus how much credit you spend. It's recommended to keep your credit utilization no higher than 30% of your total available credit. That means if you have a credit card with a $3,000 credit limit, you could use no more than $1,000 of it at a time. A rule of thumb for keeping your spending in a healthy place is to use your credit card like a debit card. Only make purchases that you know you can pay off. Keeping your credit utilization low and regularly paying off your credit card purchases will keep your credit account active and your credit score in a good place. Tip 7. Keep an eye on your account. Monitoring your credit card account is one way to keep up with your purchases, rewards, and bills due dates. It's a good idea to log into your credit account frequently to check transactions and your balance. You may even be able to set up notifications for each time a purchase is made on your card. This will help you keep track of your spending, your balance, and will notify you of any fraudulent purchases quickly. If you notice any suspicious charges, you want to report them to your card issuer immediately. It is possible that your account has been compromised. Not reporting suspicious behavior in a timely fashion could lead to your account being maxed out, which will have an effect on your credit score because of someone else's bad behavior. It could also take longer for the issue to be resolved and your score to recover. Tip 8. Check your credit report. When trying to build up a credit score, it's important to track your progress. One way you can do this is by requesting a credit report. You're entitled to a free credit report from one of the 3 reporting bureaus once a year. In addition, many online banking systems also provide free credit scores for you. Checking your credit report will allow you to track your credit score and activity on your accounts. You will also get a breakdown of how you are doing with the major credit score factors, which can help you continue to build your score. Okay, let's do a quick summary for today's topic. For college students, getting an early start on building credit can help you achieve your financial goals before and after graduation, as well as help you obtain financial products and lower interest rates in the future. The sooner you start building your credit, the more time you have to work towards building a greater credit score. So, do you have any questions or comments regarding how to build credit as a college student? If so, please leave your thoughts below. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so that you can be the first to know when I upload new content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.